has their biggest lead in the game. They host the 76ers after this. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Philadelphia game turns out, guys.
Wade outside. And it's in after a nice...
There's nothing I can do right there.
Now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot, Clark.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 6 points for him. Lock at 6. Rivers against Wade. Offensive rebound.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Wade sets the pick for Chalmers. That's tipped. Wade outside. On the wing, Dang. Wade on the wing. Covered by Evans. Tries again. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Mr. Perfect's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Launches a 3. They get it back. A Sheik and a missed layup.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Well, everything's become perimeter-oriented.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
You really have to be penetrating and looking inside, keeping that defense honest.
You know, the dunks are few and far between for the big guy, but every once in a while, we get one just like that.
It's not hard to believe that kind of size might keep you from being a high flyer.
Yeah, that's a lot of movement right there to try to get up off the ground.
Oh, this is great.
Rebounded by Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Evans against Wade. Evans passes to Mr. Perfect. He dishes it to Asha. Here's Mr. Perfect, and it's good with time running down in the
Ooh, that was nice.
Mr. Perfect's got 8 points.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And the shot is good.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
To the middle. Evans outside. Teardrop shot. The rebound by McRoberts. McRoberts has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's tightly guarded.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
And so Chalmers nails both of them.
Well, if you remember early in Eric Spoelstra's head coaching career, when he was new and the big 3 were assembled, there were some people questioning Spoelstra's command, maybe even within the team. Those questions are long gone now. He has become an excellent head coach.
Heat leading by
7 points.
Down low. That falls.
Yeah, I can't.
Wade's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Mr. Perfect. 8 points for him. Asha dishes to Evans. That will count. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want
That's down. That's in. That is in.
Before heading to the locker room.
On.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
I was down.
The clock was expiring just before he shot it, or so it would appear on the replay. In real time, I couldn't really tell whether he got it off in time.
And you know, as a player, it's so difficult to know exactly where the clock is. You have an idea of it, and you know you've got to get that shot off. So whether you actually got it off or not, it's tricky. I mean, I think even the player sometimes has a tough time figuring it out.
Oh.
Off the basket will, and so that's the end of the first half.
It won't count, dang it.
All right, we've got some work to do, but it's not too late. Let's put our stamp on the second half. Now, a few things. They've given us real problems in transition. We can't be slow to get back anymore, and we've got to be ready to defend the outlet pass. Got it? Let's also make sure we keep our heads on straight. Nobody likes to be in the position we're in right now, but we can't lose our cool. We could use a fast start to this half, and we can get it if we're quick in transition. Let's always be looking to start the fast break. We don't have any excuses for putting ourselves in this hole. All we can do is give everything we got to dig ourselves out of it.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
For Miami, Anderson, he's checked in for Bosh. Granger comes in for Josh McRoberts, and it's Norris Cole in for Mario.
I'm out.
The Pelicans also changing it up. John Selmans, he's checked in for
On his neck.
Gordon comes in for Jimmer Fredette, and it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. So the Pelican 5 right now. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Selmans out there with Davis, and it's Rivers in at the point.
Straight to the bucket with a nice...
1 point. We got this. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got to get back in this game.
Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Austin Rivers. The Heat leading by 21. Here's Cole, and that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Deng kicks to Wade, and they'll keep possession. The New Orleans Pelicans.
Did I just get another block? Okay.
Come into this one after the win against the Magic in Orlando. It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never
Our first assist.
And eventually, that allowed them to pull away.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yes, the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard, serving up a brilliant lead here. That's gorgeous.
Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. Deng out there with Danny Granger, and it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The drive by Wade, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Selmans. Outside Gordon. There's the pick. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup.
On.
He's got the fourth quarter going with the first pass
17 points.
Here for New Orleans. Cole dishes to Wade. Anderson right side. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And it's Cole missing.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one. You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
It's been a good night for Mr. Perfect. He's got 8 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
And Miami making a change here. Bosch is checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Asik's checked in. Good. And that's 19 points for Chris
20
Bosh.
points.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
On the wing, Eric
Shoot it.
Gordon. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Wade with the ball. And Cole kicks to Wade. Well, guys, the D-League, a test bed for ideas that might, make their way to the NBA. And one thing we've seen there is a mission to get games down to 2 hours in length. They really want to shorten the length of these games. Well,
They've banned consecutive timeouts. They've reduced their number overall. The idea is to hold viewers' attention and provide time certainty for the broadcasters.
And condensing the game, we've seen it at the NBA level too, cracking down.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
Might be on this team. That's creepy.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting well. They're at 45%. Holiday, the pass to Fredette. Shoots from 12. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Fredette. Fredette's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, I think there's a couple of ways to shorten games. One is cutting down on the intentional fouls and crunch time. I think you could replace TV timeouts with live action advertising. Also, you might just shoot one free throw for the point value of a foul. I think the league is right to try to speed up the pace of the game, but it's a rocky road. You have to really think things through.
And he gets it to go. Nick Roberts has got 11 in the second half. A different look for Miami. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch. Haslam comes in for Josh McRoberts, and it's Brown in for Danny Granger. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jintz is checked in. Miller comes in for Davis. Rivers, he's checked in for Jimmer Fredette, and it's Mr. Perfect in for Drew Holiday. Cole dishes to Anderson. Lets it go from 11, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Evans passes to Mr. Perfect. And not a good
that was a bad shot.
Get better looks than that.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, it started about a decade.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
What a noob, sleeping on the bench. Are you serious? I wish someone would sleep on the bench. I would not put him.
The three-point line. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists in the game. Point guard, definitely a position where you can point to any number
That's
of players
crazy.
and say, Steve, they are the best player on their team.
Well, and what's funny is that there are so many different types still. I mean, pure playmakers, scoring guards, do-it-all kind of guys. But, now if you don't have a point guard who's one of your better players, your team is going to be at a big disadvantage most nights.
And Holiday kicks to Evans.
Don't come in, Dolph.
Evans.
Our
inside.
turn.
No luck. And it's Miami the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Heat.
Clark, free throws were a big factor in this one.
Yeah, you know what? It's great to get to the line, Kevin, but the other half of that is you've got to convert, and they did that.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Depth always a factor in wins like this, and What an incredible game out of nowhere it was for Wade. You have to look at his steals. And
Oh,
he would come
I'm not going
up
to play a
with
lot.
major
There's no
factors in this
timeout.
result.
The Heat shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And looks like the illegal... Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought